Take me home, I wanna know if you're down, ready to go. Wanna fly away with you, float away, fly away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roadshow. Today I am joined by one of my very own rappers from TrueFire. He was one of the first, actually, after Hammer. And like, I remember that day so fucking vividly, bro. The day that I met you, man.
Yeah, bro.
And seeing your growth of like where you've been. So let's lay it down. So this right here is TypeOne, one of Perth's best rappers, hands down. Like, come at me with anyone, I'll show you some of his shit. Like, literally.
Much love, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro, fucking very, very, like, so grateful that you're here, but like,
Thank you for having me.
finally we're getting it done.
We're getting it done, my brother. Let's get it. Fucking nice.
How you been?
Man, I've been living,
You've been living?
Yeah, man, had ups and downs, but you take the highs with the lows.
Yeah, man.
And you get through it,
Yeah, dude.
But
So,
yeah.
fucking, you've been writing some new shit too, yeah?
100%, man, I've got an old EP called Old Ways.
Yeah.
And now I've got an album that I'm working on called Man in the Middle. And that pretty much just explains where I'm at now. Like Old Ways was like where I was at that time last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuck in my old ways.
Explain it. So like, so I've heard like the tracks, but like obviously let's not, rob the people. So let's ask the questions that I think like once people hear it, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
man.
oh, so it's his old stuff because
Yeah.
like your new stuff is such a contrast in perception of like old ways.
For sure. Yeah, man.
So the song Old Ways.
Yeah.
How did you come about writing that? Because that is it's like that was one of the first tracks you showed me, and when I first heard it, I was like, man, this sounds like a old grime, old. You remember old MC style grime?
Yeah, man.
Like that, but with like an Aussie Kendrick Lamar slapping you in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man.
This is what I was telling you about, like the like, oh shit, he gave me a compliment.
Yeah, no, fuck it. No, it's just how I go.
Exactly.
But anyway, like Old Ways, how did the song come about, or how did the EP come about?
The song.
The song Old Ways, it was originally called 80 Shots, and it was just like a lethal song, like an aggressive song. And the lyrics were just like they were just relevant to what I was going through at the time. Obviously I've gone through a few names for the EP since then, and I came up with Old Ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they were my old ways from when what I was coming through. The epiphanies I was having, and shit. Before that was before all that.
Yeah.
So Old Ways is pretty relevant to that. It's pretty real.
Was it your perspective on the pain, or was it you actually?
It's definitely my perspective on the pain, and I guess a bit of me going through the pain as well. Yeah, for sure.
Because you're finding yourself as well. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man. Your 20s, man. That's where you find yourself. I find,
Did you notice because I guess I've pondered recently on heaps of like shit that we go through in life.
Yeah.
And because I'm in music and talking to people constantly about music,
Yeah.
what was the thing that really made you go, okay, this is like the tone that I want to set for this EP? Was there a tipping point, or was it like collectively you just had songs that were all about this one time in your life?
Yeah, it was like that. Like it was, because it was strange, I wasn't originally planning to make an EP. I was just stacking up on songs. That was my original goal, just to stack up on songs, And like you said, but it did come to that place where I was like, I've got a whole bunch of these songs, and they're all relevant, and they all have like the same sort of sound, that could fit to an EP. You know what I mean? So I just, I rearranged a few of the lyrics in some of the songs, to make it fit a bit more. And,
to the context of it.
like set a theme for the whole album, or EP,
Yep.
And it turned out to be an EP, so.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it helped have my own studio to be able to record these things for myself, it gave me better vision.
Yeah.
And, but now, I mix with you, and it's come levels above of what I thought it was going to reach.
Well, don't tax yourself on thinking like you're not a good producer or anything, man. Your shit that you record at home is actually fire.
Appreciate that, man.
Like once we run it through emulations and all that kind of stuff, it becomes crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if we do another recording of it, it's still like an amazing take.
Oh, thank you.
What you do at home, which
Appreciate that, man.
Because you are able, and this is for people that are listening that are, you know, like working on raps and shit themselves as well. You're able to really find what you want to sound like commercially, not just how you sound from your voice. Like how do you sound on the other side of the mic when it's coming through the speaker?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was talking to someone about this the other day. I think it was Misfit, one of my mates, and you know, like, you know, you start writing, you know, you get good as a rapper, and then you get on the mic, and then it's like a whole nother ball game. You got to get, you know, you got to find your sound on the microphone. You know, you're like, do you sound good with layers? Do you sound good with just like good mixing on your one layer, like ad libs? You know, like find your whole sound on the you know, mic. You know, and then it's like, you know, a whole nother game is like performing. How do you sound on the microphone? You know, like, so like. Yeah, you know, there's so many aspects to it, and it's like, you know, you just treat it as a game. Like, how good can I get at each one of them?
That's what I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. Like, yeah, you've worked out. Everything's a game, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's how I see it.
Everything's a game.
Yeah, man.
That's what I've realized in life is like when you're like obviously when you're writing like songs in particular, like when you've got a thought in mind, like let's say like, hey, I'm eating apricots, by the way. I'm sorry. I didn't eat before the podcast.
No, you're right, bro.
Hold on.
You're lucky it's me. So like, it's all good.
Did you find that like you were having trials and tribulations and you were writing lyrics at that time?
What, like with Old Ways?
Yeah, when you were going through the actual like, when you were like, so what is the context of the whole thing about?
Well, Old Ways is about how I was living in my past.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean.
Just put like, yeah.
Is there things in your, because obviously you've got this man in the middle, what is it called?
Yeah, LP or album.
LP, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're setting a tone for the next like project already off the bat. So you have a plan. That's cool.
Yeah.
But obviously when you're going and writing singular songs and then choosing that you're going to do an EP, there's a thought in mind like, what songs am I going to use? But did you actually, when you were writing each song, was it about a specific time? Or was it just like, this is my clarity on this time, getting over all this stuff and now moving on?
You know, no, I get you. Like, there was, how do I explain this? Like,
you don't have to go into it. Like.
So like, you know, no, there was times where like, you know, I would subject write, you know what I mean? Because I you know, like I was going through something where I felt like I could write about that specific topic. Right. You know, and there's a few times I do that in the EP. Probably like 3 times, you know, I'm specifically writing about someone or like something, you know? And yeah, the other times are mostly just what's relating to my life, you know, consciously in my, what's consciously going on in my life, you know, like, so yeah, it's a bit of a mix and match, but it makes sense, you know, it all makes sense.
Collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why it's called Old Ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, because I was going through a lot of different things, you know, I was having girl trouble, I was having trouble at home, you know.
Was it like a lack of clarity, mental clarity? Yeah. Or was it more just like, nah, all this shit's weighing me down. I need to write about it and get over it. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's a bit of both, you know, like, because writing for me is a very big vice of mine.
Therapy.
You know, like, I love it. Like literally, I use that. So, have a drink.
Podcasting, bro. You dry as fuck. You
bro.
You enjoying yourself?
That's it. You know, yeah. There's a time. Oh, I fully forgot what I was talking about.
Writing, and it being therapy.
Yeah. You know, yeah. So I definitely use it as therapy. I journal write, you know, as therapy. But like, you know, or I just write bars as therapy. Yeah. You know, like, yeah. That's what I was saying. That, you know, there was times where, you know, where I was having girl trouble or like trouble at home, and, you know, like that was my inspiration. That they were my feeds for my writing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like even if I felt down, felt like I couldn't do shit, I always knew I could write. You know what I mean? You know, so I take that energy, whether it be nervous or anxiety or depression. You know, I take that energy and I do something with it. You know what I mean? Like,
it takes a lot of mental fortitude to be able to do that.
100%, man. It's discipline. You know, if it's tough. You know, like that's where the best shit comes from, and I know that. You know what I mean? So I instinctively like use that. You know, if I'm going through something, I'll just spend my time in my room just writing shit, man. You know, it's where the best shit comes.
Have you always done that?
Probably not always, but you know, from watching interviews about, you know, some of my favorite rappers, I've learned to like, you know, even like beats that I've slept on for ages that I've just like kept in the vault. You know what I mean? Like when I heard them, they inspired a certain sound in me. You know, and you know, like I left them for so long, and then I came back to those beats, and I had to remember what, you know, like what that sound inspired in me, right? Like what inspired me to write about it, you know, and I have to try and bring myself back to that position of just like mindset and, you know, emotional state.
Just talk a little bit more clear in the mic.
So
otherwise it's gonna be very hard to like pick it up when I go to amplify it again.
No, that's easy. Sorry, bro. I should be sitting a bit more.
Yeah,
you're right.
But yeah, like capturing how you're feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
Is like one of the hardest things to do because you're actually like we were talking about muddy glasses of water on the drive.
Yeah.
And like when our human mind's almost like a glass of like half full of dirt and half full of water.
Yeah.
And like if you like stir the glass up, you can't see through it.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta wait for it to get all clear and then you can see through it. And I feel like when you're writing songs, if you're feeling like heaps of emotion about it, like normally you write a song because it means something to you.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that you either need to get over or whatever the fuck it is, or it's like love or, you know, heartbreak or fucking anything. But when you're feeling it and you've got to write to like about that stuff, and you know that that's a process. Yeah. Like some people use journaling as like a way to like almost like a mental therapy.
Yeah, like just a way to vent,
let go, and you're doing it in a way that's fucking really cool, like really fucking cool.
No, cheers, man.
And I feel like this like EP and you moving on to another project and all that kind of stuff, it's just going to be enlightening for Perth.
Yeah, man.
Because nobody's seen, well, there's been probably like 20,000 people in Perth that like have seen your stuff.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, we're about to kick those numbers out because you haven't even got anything on.
That's what I mean. It's all been, you know, SoundCloud releases until now, you know, like until I felt like I was good enough to put something out, you know.
Exactly.
And now I feel like I am. You know, and the world's got to see this shit, man, because like...
This is what I was telling you about.
Yeah, man.
So we were having some heat. So let me explain this to people. This motherfucker over here, he writes so many fucking tracks that are dope and fire as fuck. But the issue with that is that like... It's almost as if you forget to put those tracks out and then that part of you gets lost, you know?
I'm sitting on so many tracks at the moment.
How many do you think you've written?
Like all up? Or recorded?
All up.
Because I'm sitting on like 30 or more tracks that have been recorded.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know?
Like and then 4 albums.
Yeah, like just heaps of shit, man, you know? Like, but I kept my best shit for my albums, you know?
Yeah.
You know, best features, best shit, you know. Like, yeah.
You've got some decent ones too.
Yeah, man.
So you've done, like, let's explain this. So that, the intro song that you heard coming into this podcast, that song is actually a song by you, Molly, and Hammer.
100%. Yeah, that's us.
Take me home, I wanna know. Yeah. She's fucking fantastic, isn't she?
Yeah, she's great, man.
And
she's super talented.
And you were showing me some stuff from the new album, and I had no idea about this, but Molly, I manage Molly as well. you guys have been collabing and hadn't told me about it.
Yeah, we I wanted this full album to be a surprise. I didn't even want to show you any of it until it was fully recorded.
Whoa.
But like I wanted it to be like, man, this is like leagues above the rest, and that's how I feel about Man in the Middle, the album. It's leagues above my old shit.
It is. It is. I think because now, you had that epiphany earlier on in the year, of you wanting to do more of a melodic kind of sound.
Yeah, man. Like just be more applicable to any situation, and like.
How would you describe your old sound?
It's very like in your feels.
And it's very, like, would you say it's hard? Like,
yeah, a lot of it's hard. A lot of it's just emotional and sad. Some of it's, like there's a track on there that's like very like just feelings,
Yeah. What song was that one?
Dreams.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs by you, by the way.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, and that's an old track as well, I felt like it just fit the album, or the EP, sorry.
Yeah.
Just fits it so well.
At what point did you collab with Billy for that Intellect track?
Oh man, that was one of the first tracks I did of 2021, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like,
was that when you like first got your new mic and stuff, and you're like,
yeah,
let's
man.
go hard?
Yeah, I was just hard at my recording. Got my new, I got my monitors and shit. Had the big 8-inch PreSonus monitors and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a gangster little studio going for a while there, man. And me and Billy, Bit of Belief hosted this. What was it? It was like it was like an open mic, but it was a competition open mic. So there was prizes,
What's Bit of Belief?
Bit of Belief. He's a person. He's a rapper.
Oh, is he?
Bit of Belief, the rapper. Still bollocks. Oh man,
bro. No. Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't know much about established rappers.
Oh, man.
I'm just building my own.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Man, he's a legend for
I'm
the
learning
scene.
as I go.
know?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Well, shout out Bit of Belief.
Yeah, shout out.
What's up, my brother?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. He used to put on these competitions, and there'd be like 20 or so rappers.
Oh, hectic.
And Billy was one of the contestants along with me and
shout out Billy
and my mate Lone Lunacy, and I think Misfits was there. Shout out Misfits.
Shout out Misfits.
I think Young Dersh was there as well. Shout out Young Dersh.
Dershy.
Yeah, bro. And Billy went up, bro. It's like his first time like actually spitting on the mic, and he was just lethal with it, man. I was like, bro, I got to get this dude like on one of my tracks.
Yeah.
I started talking to him after the gig.
How old was he then?
He was 18.
Okay, right.
Yeah, because this was on the same night as Wombat. So yeah.
Oh,
this is a crazy day, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, you're cool. I thought the mic was actually in front of your face a bit too much.
Too much?
Yeah, probably just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there.
Look at that.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, I got to talking to Billy, and he said he only recorded with Bit of Belief, but it's like when Bit of Belief has time to record with them,
Yeah.
because he does it at a youth centre. And I told him that I have a studio of mine, like, and it's just ready whenever, you know what I mean? So we linked up. I recorded his first like proper good sounding track.
Yeah.
And man, like, ever since then, man, he's been jumping on my shit.
Was that was Intellect the first one that he ever recorded ever?
No. See, we recorded one for him first, and then he came back again and we recorded.
Bait on hook.
Exactly.
That's how you get him in.
Exactly. And then we recorded Intellect, and I just felt like, man, that track needed to be on the EP.
Yeah, no shit. And that's been like when we were working on that track, when we mixed it with Creation.
Yeah.
Bro, like that was insane. Dude, the way he like the difference between like there's this dude Say True God in Brisbane in Redcliffe. Shout out Say True. And he like he's just like an awesome dude. But I had no idea that he was half Aboriginal and half Islander, like Polynesian.
Yeah.
And Billy is half, I know this got no context to like that mix, but he's half English and half Australian. Well, he was brought up here, but his
parents are English. Though.
Yeah, he's got this English Australian accent.
Yeah, it's gangster.
Right? And this is what I'm getting at. Like, we all have these weird, like, crazy mixes now because of this multicultural society that we live in.
Yeah.
And we're getting these tones that are just like, have you heard Day One?
I think so. Yeah.
Day One is like a singer rapper from Sydney. Fucking shout out Day One. He's doing fucking great over there, but like his sound is like very interesting because he's got like almost like he can do like an American tone like really well, but it still sounds like he's from here. And then he can do like the Polynesian tone very well. I don't know if that's what it's put on or anything like that.
Yeah.
But man, it is fire as fuck.
That's what I mean.
You know, and like we all have these different. And then Perth, Smoke.
Yeah, bro. Smoke, bro. Yeah, man.
Molly,
yeah,
Hammer,
exactly.
TypeOne.
Yeah, Misfit, Young Dirsch, man. Like,
there's so many tones coming from this place and all over Australia and different mixes, and we all are like collaborating together, and we're getting this crazy sound on the fucking West Coast.
Yeah, bro. You're getting this crazy sound, you know, like.
And
shout out Misfit, you know, he's all over the new album, Man in the Middle. He's all over it, man.
Can't wait. I saw his video that he did with Real Raps Media.
Yeah, man.
Man, he got bars on bars. Shout out Misfit, bro.
Yeah, shout out Misfit.
Fucking
you're a real one, bro.
Real one.
Yeah, shout out Real Raps Media.
Oh, shout out Real Raps, man. Liam?
Yeah,
is it Liam?
No.
No, it's the other dude.
It's Dovo, Ethan.
Ethan. Yeah.
Mad
who's Liam? What media company that has he got?
Liam. Oh, I can't think of it. It's not Dropbox. It's.
Oh fuck knows. I'll look it up and I'll fucking put it in the credits. Shout out Liam.
Yeah.
But there's so many people in the fucking scene. Like Dovo is doing amazing things.
Yeah, bro, he's killing it,
bro.
One take series, bro.
Holy shit!
Man.
Like, and that I love those like stills, like those still one shots, like how he just like sits the camera down and just like kind of just lets the artist be directed by whatever is going on. Man, and when it's a dramatic backdrop and the lighting's perfect, and like you're getting an artist that actually takes care and takes time with their lyrics and actually puts feeling and puts themselves into it
100%.
like that's when it gets good. Like have you done one of them with him yet?
No, I'm on season 2, man, so yeah that's coming up. I'm on season 2. Shout out.
When does season 2 start?
I'm not sure yet. It was season 1's almost finished, so,
okay. Is he doing like a yearly thing or bi-yearly or like a
I'm not sure how he's doing it, but it might be like a 6-monthly kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think
that's a good move if he's doing it like that. Because you can schedule your holidays then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And fuck, man. Should we take a break anyway?
Yeah, man. Take a good break.
I'm thinking, like, do you want to fucking like spit some shit after?
Yeah, I'll spit some shit. You know how it goes.
Fuck yeah. Well, I want to fucking see if we can chuck on Intellect.
Yeah.
Because your bars are fire as fuck on that song.
Sure, bro. Appreciate it.
Let's see if we can get a couple of songs off of it, actually, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, gangster. 1 second. See ya in a second. Let's go.
Wow.
We've got Intellect. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Intellect.
I'm just looking for that intellect. Intellect. Where are we now?
Check. Top one.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Intellect.
Don't talk about me in your mentions. I've seen dementia seem to tempt you in the scene in seconds. I leave a texter with my name engraved when leaving message. Don't mean to text you, I just turn and bleed when seeing sections. You think the rapping, I just leave and then I see you catching. Feelings got me really dealing, I just see the passion. I spit the rapping when needing action, won't see me laxing. And meaning rappers don't tempt me, I got them leaving packing. I see a dealer, got me feeling like I'm needing something realer inside my head. Ain't nothing to consider, I'd lie in debt. Ain't nothing but a stiller, I try but kept. Run into my future in depths of computers and internet. I intercept, living breath and miss the bet. Got me broke, I'm a living joke with intellect. Got me in my head like don't choke, I'm spitting there. No hope, I'm living where, no rope to picture where. MH370 was a faulty flight. I was in a dark room.
That's fire.
Do something.
That's a fire. And I made you do that on the spot too. You fucking murked that shit just then. Holy shit. That was crazy. Have you got is it like have you got 80 shots on there or what like
shots.
have you got another song in mind that we can do like a fucking, because like I understand that like Billy's not here, and it would have been cool to have Billy and you like on the mic just then, you know, like hitting it, but unfortunately he's not here. So have you got like another track you could do like a,
Would you prefer one of my old ways EP or one of my new album?
what are you like more comfortable with?
I'm happy with either.
Do whatever you want.
All right.
It's your podcast, bro. Well,
Alright.
I host the bitch, but this is your episode. Like.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right. So I've got some to spit, man. Let's see. All right. This one will go.
That's some tasty ass weed.
That's what we like, brother.
It's that medicine.
All right. I got one. This one's featuring Molly from TrueFire. So
Shout out, Molly.
shout out to Molly.
You gorgeous thing. Her voice on her, man.
Yeah,
Everyone's about to hear it.
it's killer. This one's real fresh as well. So you know, yeah. Hope you enjoy.
When did you guys do it? Just quickly.
This one was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
It's like real fresh, eh?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Find your dreams come true. And I
Super different vibe. Like,
if you know
you hear the difference between this and my old ways EP, you know?
what it is.
Woo!
I wonder if you know
Check. Alright.
what it is.
I love you, David.
Alright.
If you know what
And I wonder what it means to be lost up in your dreams. Rushing to my needs every time I stop the weed. Caught up in the greed, got me stopping, getting clean. And the feeling of a pace, like what's it really mean? Now I'm trying to progress, living feeling less than my friends and my ex and my brothers got the best. But I'm fighting for a text or a sign that I'm blessed. When I'm feeling like I'm low, all I need is a step up. Maybe I'll be next up, revision and a blessed cup. Got me thinking less stuff, really what I need is a pen and the best luck. Everything clean and a bitch that will dress up for her. A princess in her armor and a purse. Thinking if I harm her, am I really what I'm worth? Emotions got me flipped when I'm feeling all the hurt. And the image that is bliss got me seeing it's a curse. Like what does it mean? Just as empty as I feel. Visions on the hill, stopping fear for a deal. Falling through my dreams, but I gotta keep it real.
Damn,
and I'm willing
bro.
to succeed, but I stop until I kneel. And the patience of the weather. Tell her that I'm charming, knowing that we'll be together. Feeling like I'm falling, feeling lighter than a feather. Take her to your world, cross the bridge into the nether. It's bliss until it's better.
Y'all spit the next verse?
Do what you want to do, bro. Fuck. This is fire. You need to keep going. Damn, Molly.
Why is she so perfect? Dive into your life, though my dreams are where I'm turning. The real into mine and her time is something worth it. Keeping it to right until I'm learning where my turf is. We're nothing but a version of what we could have been. Felt a lot, but I should have seen. Backstabbing women till my back is what I couldn't get. Like having vision till the vision is a do it place. It stacks on decisions of a meal that I couldn't eat, couldn't see. Could it be rigid where I'm looking, but I'm rigid where I'm looking. G. Looking for myself, but I'm busy with the cooking scene. Took it to my health 5 days where I shouldn't be. So tell me what you're pushing, G. Pushing packs, nothing but the Nissan, but I'll take the tax. Driving till I'm driven and the spliff is looking real lax. Sitting till I've risen, but my pain is where I'm looking at. Emissions, is it fixing the addiction when I took the racks?
Yeah. TypeOne. Molly. Yeah. Roadshow. You know what it is. Yeah. Shout out Scarborough. Check.
6K.
6K. 6K. 6K.
TypeOne, you fucking murked the shit out of that.
Appreciate it, brother.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much love, man. Much love.
Dude, I fucking wasn't expecting that today.
Yeah, man.
No, like when you first showed me that, I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Who's the other singer in that?
It's just like a vocal
On the
sample
track.
on the beat, yeah.
Oh my god.
Crazy, yeah.
And then she like, it's because when I hear it, it almost sounds like it's going like this. Like it's like one of those spinning barbershop signs, how it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's flowing, you know?
Literally, bro.
It's like, how did she come up with that? Did she just copy whatever the sample was saying?
I just sent her the beat. She was like,
Molly,
this is
you
what
are
I've come up
incredible.
with. And then like she came and we recorded, and I was like, what if we do like this as well?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
like added this, you know, the counter melodies. And
Yeah.
like, just matched them up and like.
Mm.
It was so nice because there's 3 different counter melodies like there, you know, like
Yeah.
with the start, you know.
Do you want
it's a
to
little
sit
bit-
back, like, and sit into it a little bit? No, like, and pull the mic back and stuff too. Is that the last song that you're gonna do, or
Yeah, I was thinking that. Unless you want me to do one more.
maybe we'll close it out with one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like after, obviously, not now.
Yeah.
Let's have a
that's
combo.
fine. No.
So, like, did you? Are you gonna hear me with both the?
Yeah. I've been having it this way the whole time, eh?
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I try and like be as engaged into the conversation as possible. So what I do is I put these on.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't think I've had a guest that hasn't wear it. So you're my first
Yeah.
that's had like one off.
It's because I record this way, so it's just like what I'm used to, so I can hear my voice as well. And
Yeah, no, that's not it. So yeah, you should have the mic closer to you.
yeah.
Try this. We'll give this a go. Otherwise, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
No, that's fine.
But like, have both headphones on.
Yeah.
Sit back that way because the mic lineage is like facing towards you.
Yeah.
That there.
Like
Yeah.
there, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now like talk into the mic, and you can pull the mic
yo.
towards you as well if you want to. Like the whole stand will come towards you.
Yeah.
Kind of just grab the bottom of the mic and just pull that whole thing. There. Yeah. Pull it up.
It's alright. No, that's perfect.
Whatever. Do.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. But like, so what I try and do is like, right now is I can hear myself
Yeah.
at the same like volume as you can hear yourself.
Yeah.
So it
right.
makes like the most engaging conversation.
Okay. Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you're in my head.
We're just locked in.
Yeah,
I know what you
exactly.
mean.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So when you were like recording for Molly, did she record over the top of that track playing?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah. We came up with some cool shit, like 4 tracks.
4.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. We did 4 tracks together. Like. And
You've done more tracks with Molly than I've done with Molly.
yeah, man. I know.
But she's doing her originals here, so
Yeah.
like I mean like no collabs.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
she's just doing her straight ups.
Yeah.
But she has done a few collabs as well though.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Yeah, bro, 'cause
I'm
they're all
excited
fire.
to hear that,
Yeah,
dude.
they're all real fire, man.
Yeah?
Real different, you know, like.
What was like? Because the man in the middle,
She's on that track.
is she?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yes.
That's the hook for that.
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be a track as well. That's
Yeah.
cool. But the whole LP is it's got a lot of melodic tones. I hear it, obviously.
Yeah, man.
But just off that, what's that track called?
That track's called Lucid Dreams, featuring Molly.
Oi! I love that name. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
Is the whole track about who you are in this moment of your life? Because in reference to old ways, it sounds like you've set it up like that. But
Yeah, like 100%, man. Like the whole track, as in Man in the Middle or Lucid Dreams?
no, the whole LP.
Or the whole LP?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the whole LP is based, like, see, I can only write unless something is going on. You know what I mean? Like that's the only time I can write.
Right. Okay.
You know, so like I take advantage of that. You know what I mean? So I wrote all these.
It's your superpower.
Yeah, listen, yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote all these tracks, like just smashed them out. Hey, for like, I probably wrote all 13 tracks in like 4 weeks.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
And got them all recorded as well. You know. And,
4 weeks.
Yeah, man. Because I've just been hitting the studio. Like I spent 9 hours in the studio the other day just recording. I came out with 3 tracks. You know what I mean? And then it's just the mixing that takes time. You know, but I'm gonna get it all remixed eventually anyway.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Because it just needs.
For sure.
But yeah. What was the original question?
Like this part of your life
Yeah.
and who you are. Is
So-
that a depiction of the
100%,
LP?
You know, like for what I was going through, you know, I felt like there was so much shit going on, and like I was.
I mean, is the LP a depiction of your life? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, like yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means like literally, I was the man in the middle of all this shit going on.
Right.
That's literally what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there? have you set it out? Like, I know some artists do it like a journey, how it'll start you in a certain vibe, and then it'll carry you through, like almost like a fucking roller coaster, and it'll bring you back to that vibe, and then like maybe drop you down at the end or bring you up at the end. Or
like the last track, it gets more dramatic as it goes on because, see, I had another name for it. It wasn't going to be Man in the Middle. It was going to be called Voicemails, because like throughout the whole LP, like there's about like 3 interludes called Misfits Interlude, and they're all voicemails. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So except for one, which is a track, and it's a fucking banger. But yeah.
What'd you say? Sorry, I can't understand. I couldn't hear you.
Except for one of them, which is a track.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking banger.
Oh, okay, right.
So, like, yeah, but the rest of them interludes, and they're like, it's like him trying to get a hold of me. You know what I mean? Right. But no one can get to me. So that's another like theory for the album, if you want to call it that. But it's
was it just you just like blocking off from everything?
Yeah.
Just shutting down.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Dude, I do that too.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it's a mechanism of like, I got to process this shit.
Yeah, man. I just needed time to do my own shit. There was songs, there's songs about it, like, throughout the LP and shit.
Yeah. You can stand up and get water and stuff if you want, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, cool. Yeah, sometimes, like, you kind of just need to process things. And if I feel like we live in a world right now where social media is also like, it's all fucking very like instant, like you get a notification, this is how I'm feeling right now, and you're like, oh fuck. Yeah. And you got to, like, if that person's in a positive mood, you're dealing with great things. If this other person's in like a terrible mood, you deal with like all this crazy stuff. And we don't really get time to process things. We're constantly receiving messages. They used to have to send a pigeon, and like, maybe you got the message.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. There's a very good chance that an eagle's going to eat that pigeon out of the fucking sky.
Yeah.
How many letters didn't make it, bro? And like every fucking notification makes it now. There's actually companies that make sure that you receive messages. Like whether it be fucking credit union debt collection, whether it be instant like fucking messages like email, messenger, text message.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of input constantly coming in from like all these things that either want it like with we're going to take it for us, or hey, we're not too concerned, but here's the information anyway. Yeah. How do we process all that? Plus relationships, plus social dynamics, plus, hey, have you got a job? Plus, hey, have you got an income? Plus, hey, are you living somewhere? Plus, hey, like there's a lot of stuff to like handle as a human. And if you don't have a lid on your disciplines and stuff, that shit doesn't seem like it's like you don't have a grip on everything.
Yeah.
Like because you got too much focus on one thing. And sometimes we lose fucking focus.
Yeah, I feel like, it just comes back to something like as simple as realizing, like, without all the materials, without all the shit that's going on, you yourself, just as you, without any of your other shit, going for your license, whatever, you are enough. Without all your rapping, without fucking you playing basketball, whatever it is.
Yeah. Literally.
You are enough.
Anything.
You know what I mean? I reckon it's as simple as that, man.
That's a very hard, like, that's a deep concept to like grasp onto for a lot of people though.
Yeah,
and I'm fucking one of them that, like, I fucking constantly struggle with that shit. Like, I don't think you're a person if you think that you can like, hey, all your problems are gone, just breathe, or like whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Because like as far as you bring yourself out of them, like obstacle is the way. Like you can only go, the best way is to go through the obstacle, like to tackle it head on. And like whatever's on the other side is the freedom of that, because you're now free of the bounds of that. It's very like saloon doorish, if you will. Like, really, right? You run through them and you're like, oh, they were flimsy fucking doors.
Exactly.
It doesn't feel like anything once you've done it.
Exactly.
Like, it feels like, I can do fucking anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and coming to that realization is like pushing from old ways into becoming the man in the middle.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Truly, it's the transition. You know what I mean? It's the epiphanies. It's, you know, it's everything in between, you know, the realizations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the disciplines.
Yeah, man.
I've seen the way that you're writing now. That's so fucking hectic, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Oh my God. Like, I wasn't expecting you to fucking hit it so hard.
You know, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I know. I'm always like,
TufLuk represent.
I do, bro.
We do it hard out here, bro.
So you've been rolling with TufLuk?
Yeah, bro. Been rolling with TufLuk, man. We've been doing.
Shout out TufLuk, 6K. Oi, I love you, boys.
6K, bro. Yeah,
That's gangster.
honestly, man. Yeah, we've been rolling with TufLuk for a bit. We got a few joint tracks coming along, you know. We're looking at doing a mixtape or something soon as well. Man, shit's gonna be crazy, you know. Like TufLuk's gonna take over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're doing some things. And if you got TypeOne on your fucking team, that's saying some shit.
Hey, appreciate it, bro.
You know, I've seen your growth recording with you from like the whole old ways. Meeting you only last year.
Yeah, man.
Just your growth as a person, talking to you today. Like, when I picked you up, bro,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a few weeks.
Yeah.
But when I picked you up, I was like, bro, you just look different. Like, you look happier and shit, you know?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man.
I feel like you're coming out of some dark shit.
Yeah, man. You know, making it through the other side. I'm living back where I want to be, Scarborough. You know what I mean?
Hey, how beautiful is fucking Scarborough, by the way?
Bro, you know, we went down there this morning.
Oh,
It was
man.
lovely, you know. Seen some beautiful people, you know.
Exactly,
See
man.
beautiful, you know. Oh, man, the sea. I love it all, man.
The ocean is
vibe.
fucking gorgeous out there, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's one thing that I think, like, a lot of people don't realize on the east coast of Australia, there's only certain places where you can go there where the beach is nice.
Yeah, bro.
But everywhere on the fucking west coast,
It's all nice.
and
it just gets nicer in some spots, bro.
Yeah, literally, and it just gets nicer in some spots. And I think they knocked it on the fucking head with Scarborough Beach.
Yeah, bro.
And now that it's like the Scarborough Strip, we got like the LA thing going down there now.
Yeah, bro.
I saw a fucking barbershop, tattoo shop right next to a skateboard shop that was the cafe, and I was really happy.
Bro, literally, man. We
Literally.
have everything down there.
The Brazilian restaurant that's down there.
Yeah, man.
Like, you got the Sandbar, you've got Ocean Beach Bar, you've got Peach Pit,
Yeah,
El
man.
Grotto.
Lookout, you know. Like
Lookout,
everything, man.
they're for the youngins.
Oh, yeah,
They got the
Ocean,
bowling in Lookout as
Yeah,
well.
bro. Exactly.
I'm just saying, Perth's fucking lit.
Bro, Perth is lit, bro.
Perth is fucking lit.
We're trying to make it even better, you know.
And now the music scene's coming up.
That's what I mean.
I know.
Music scene's coming up, people. You already know what it is.
Oh, yeah. So, fucking very excited for everything that's coming up. Should we fucking tell them? We've got the filming this weekend of Intellect
Intellect, my brother.
off of the Old Ways EP, and got some shit planned. So that's fire. And I'm guessing this podcast won't be out until after it's done. So maybe we can drop clips in too. Happy days.
Yeah, man.
Man, it was fucking awesome chatting to you today.
Hey, bro. Love always.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
bro. Big love. TrueFire love.
TrueFire love.
Yeah, bro. How can people contact you?
On
like-
TypeOne.oz, Instagram, you know what I mean? That's the best way to, contact me, give me a follow.
Perfect. I will like tag you up on everything.
Yeah, man.
And we're gonna have a few of your music videos. What happened with that other music video that you guys did for that one take?
Oh, man, I've got that. It's in the vault, you know.
I think we need to release that. I think we might drop that soon.
All right. Then, maybe you guys will get some content soon if you're lucky. Otherwise, like usual, I'm the perfectionist.
Dangle the carrot,
Yeah,
but
man.
step back.
We'll see what happens.
Legend, brother. I love you very much, man.
Much love, my brother.
Talk to you soon.
Appreciate it, bro.
Bye.